Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel where we talk all about aging well, staying strong, and keeping your mind and body healthy after 60. Today's video is an important one. We're going to talk about 3 common foods that many older adults eat every week, even every day, that may be quietly raising your blood pressure and putting extra stress on your heart, arteries, and kidneys without you even realizing it. But don't worry, I'll also show you what to eat instead so you can lower your pressure naturally, support your heart, and still enjoy your meals. Whether you've already been diagnosed with high blood pressure or you're just trying to be proactive about your heart health, this is must-know information for anyone over 60. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's dive into food number 1 you should avoid and why. High blood pressure over 60, why it matters. Now, before we get into the foods, let's take a quick moment to understand why high blood pressure is such a concern as we age. By the time we hit our 60s and beyond, our blood vessels naturally become less elastic. That makes it harder for blood to flow easily. On top of that, decades of lifestyle habits like salt intake, stress, weight gain, or certain medications can slowly drive blood pressure up over time. And here's the kicker. High blood pressure is often silent. You may feel just fine until suddenly you're facing something serious like a stroke, a heart attack, kidney damage, or even problems with memory and cognition. That's why it's so important to keep pressure in a healthy range, even if you feel okay. Alright, now let's look at the first food that could be silently hurting your heart. Food number 1, processed meats, bacon, deli meat, sausages. Let's start with a big one and a favorite for many folks. Processed meats. I'm talking about things like bacon, ham, sausage, hot dogs, and sliced deli meats, even turkey and chicken. Now I know these are convenient and they taste great, but here's the truth. Processed meats are one of the worst offenders when it comes to hidden sodium. A single slice of deli ham can have 250 to 400 milligrams of sodium, and most people aren't eating just one slice. That sodium adds up fast. Just a sandwich with deli meat and a slice of cheese can have over half your daily sodium limit, and that's just lunch. Here's what the research says. A study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that reducing sodium intake significantly lowers blood pressure in older adults, even in people already taking medication. So what's the big deal with sodium? Too much salt in your system pulls extra water into your blood vessels. That increases the volume of blood, which increases the pressure against your artery walls, like turning up the pressure in a garden hose. Over time, this causes wear and tear on your arteries, raises your risk for stroke, and puts a heavy load on your kidneys. What to eat instead. So, what can you enjoy instead of those high-sodium processed meats? Here are some heart-friendly swaps. Cooked, fresh turkey or chicken breast. Made at home, no added salt. Tuna or salmon packed in water. Go for low-sodium versions. Hard-boiled eggs, a great protein option. Or plant-based options like hummus, beans, or avocado on toast. And if you still want that savory flavor, try adding a sprinkle of herbs like smoked paprika, garlic powder, or turmeric. These give your food flavor without raising your pressure. Remember, it's not about giving up everything you love. It's about finding better options that protect your health and help you stay independent and active longer. Alright, that's food number 1. Now you might be wondering what's next. Coming up, I'll show you the common breakfast food found in almost every senior's pantry that can spike your blood pressure and what to eat instead that actually helps protect your heart. But before we go there, if this is your first time here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you never miss a new video. Your health is your wealth, and I'm here to help you protect it one small change at a time. If you're just joining us, we're talking about 3 common foods that may be raising your blood pressure after 60, and most people have no idea. We already talked about processed meats. Now, let's move on to food number 2, and this one might surprise you, especially if you like a quick, easy breakfast. Food number 2, instant breakfast cereals. That's right, I'm talking about instant breakfast cereals. You know the kind, those brightly colored boxes that say things like heart healthy or made with whole grains. They seem like a smart choice, right? But here's the catch. Many of these cereals, even the ones that look healthy, are packed with added sugars, preservatives, and hidden sodium. Let's look at a typical serving of a healthy brand cereal. You might think it's good for your fiber, but it could have 200 milligrams or more sodium per serving. And if you're pouring a generous bowl, like most of us do, you could easily be getting double that. Even worse, some cereals marketed to seniors include sodium phosphate and other salt-based additives to preserve shelf life. These chemicals have been linked to hardened arteries and even kidney strain in older adults. Why this matters after 60. Here's what you need to know. As we age, our kidneys don't filter sodium as efficiently. That means high sodium foods, even hidden sources like cereal, can lead to fluid retention, swelling, and a steady increase in blood pressure over time. You may feel more bloated, have heavier legs, or wake up feeling puffy. All subtle signs that your sodium is too high. Heart-healthy breakfast alternatives. So, what can you have for breakfast instead? Try these tasty swaps that support your heart and your pressure. Oatmeal made from plain rolled oats. Cook it yourself, then add cinnamon, nuts, or berries. Plain Greek yogurt with chia seeds, flax seeds, or a handful of fresh fruit. Hard-boiled eggs with a slice of avocado toast on whole grain bread, low sodium, of course. A smoothie with spinach, banana, and unsweetened almond milk. These options are low in sodium, high in fiber, and they'll give you lasting energy without the pressure spike. Coming up next, the number one snack that's ruining your blood pressure. Alright, that's food number 2 to look out for. Coming up next, I'll share the number one salty snack that most people eat while watching TV, and why it's one of the worst things you can do for your blood pressure after 60. It's quick, crunchy, and addictive, but your heart will thank you for replacing it. If you're finding this helpful so far, give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow and helps others just like you discover these important tips. And remember, small changes can lead to big improvements in how you feel every day. So far, we've talked about 2 common foods that could be secretly raising your blood pressure, especially dangerous after age 60. Processed meats like deli ham and sausage. Instant breakfast cereals that are often loaded with hidden sodium. Now, let's talk about food number 3. And this one is something people of all ages love, but it's particularly risky if you're managing high blood pressure. Food number 3. Salty snack foods, chips, pretzels, crackers. That's right, I'm talking about salty snack foods. Chips, pretzels, cheesy crackers. They're crunchy, satisfying, and easy to grab, but they're also some of the worst offenders for sodium and refined carbohydrates. Take a look at the label on a standard bag of potato chips. Just one serving, about 15 chips, can have 170 to 250 milligrams of sodium. Now, let's be honest, who eats just 15 chips? Most people snack straight from the bag, and that can quickly lead to 500 to 1,000 milligrams of sodium in one sitting, nearly your entire daily limit if you're over 60 and try and protect your heart. What this does to your body after 60. These salty snacks don't just raise your pressure temporarily. Over time, they lead to chronic inflammation, damage to your arterial walls, and can even trigger fluid retention, which makes your heart work harder. Not to mention, those refined carbs can also contribute to weight gain, insulin resistance, and blood sugar spikes, all of which are connected to worsening heart health. Healthy, low-sodium snack swaps. The good news is there are better options. Here are a few snacks I always recommend to my over 60 clients who want to manage their pressure. A small handful of unsalted almonds or walnuts, carrot sticks or celery with hummus, air pop popcorn with no added butter or salt, cucumber slices with a squeeze of lemon and sprinkle of black pepper, a cup of herbal tea with a square of dark chocolate, 70% plus. These foods are not only delicious, they're supportive of circulation, heart function, and help keep pressure levels steady throughout the day. Quick recap: 3 foods to avoid for better blood pressure after 60. Let's bring it all together. Avoid these 3 foods. 1. Processed meats, high in sodium and preservatives. 2. Instant breakfast cereals, full of hidden salt and additives. 3. Salty snack foods like chips, pretzels, and crackers. Instead, choose whole, unprocessed proteins, oats, yogurt, or smoothies, fresh veggies, nuts, and fiber-rich snacks. It's not about being perfect. It's about making smarter swaps one meal at a time. If you've learned something today, I'd love for you to hit that like button. It really helps others discover this information. And make sure you subscribe for more videos just like this one. Easy, natural tips for staying strong, sharp, and full of life after 60. And now it's your turn. Leave me a comment below and let me know, which of these 3 foods do you eat most often, and what swap we're going to try first. I read every comment, and I'd love to support you on your health journey. Until next time, take care of yourself, stay curious, and keep aging strong.